Look, I know Volkswagen makes good cars. Affordable, reliable, normal. But one day, someone at VW woke up and said, yeah, let's build a $100,000 luxury car. And the world said, you sure? This is the Volkswagen Phaeton, a car so over-engineered, so expensive, and so painfully misunderstood that even rich people looked at it and said, bro, it's still a Volkswagen. But here's the crazy part. It was actually incredible. It just had one problem. Nobody wanted it. Let me show you why this $100,000 experiment became one of the biggest luxury fails in car history, and why Volkswagen pretends it never existed. So, first things first, the Phaeton wasn't some random, let's try something new idea. No, it was built because one man got angry. That man? Ferdinand Piëch, the same dude who pushed Bugatti to make the Veyron. So, yeah, he didn't exactly think small. He basically told the Volkswagen engineers, I want a luxury sedan so advanced, so smooth, and so quiet that even at 300 kilometers per hour you can balance a glass of water on the back seat. Everyone else in the meeting was probably like, sir, our customers are literally buying Golfs and Passats. But Piëch didn't care. He wanted to prove VW could beat Mercedes and BMW at their own game. And honestly, they did technically. The Phaeton had a handmade interior air suspension, a 420 horsepower W12 engine, insane climate control, and the quietest cabin Volkswagen had ever built. This thing wasn't just luxury, it was overkill. But here's where things go horribly wrong. So after spending millions designing this ultra-luxury masterpiece, Volkswagen proudly rolled it out and said, behold, a car that can compete with the S-Class. And the market just stared. Because no matter how amazing the car was, it still said, Volkswagen. And that's the whole issue. Rich people didn't want to spend $100,000 on a brand their drivers usually use. Like imagine pulling up to a 5-star hotel, and everyone else is in a Rolls-Royce or a Mercedes Maybach, and you come out of a Volkswagen. Even if it's the best one ever made, you're still losing that battle. It's like wearing a $5,000 suit with flip-flops, people notice. So the Phaeton became this weird luxury ghost car. Amazing, powerful, comfortable, but nobody cared. Its badge basically killed it before it even had a chance. So the Phaeton hits the market, and Volkswagen expects it to change the luxury world. Spoiler, it didn't. The sales numbers were so low it was almost disrespectful. In some countries, dealerships were selling 0 units a month. 0. Like, not even one rich guy felt curious enough to buy it by accident. Meanwhile, Mercedes was selling S-classes like fresh bread. BMW was moving 7 Series like crazy. And Volkswagen? They were sitting there like, so we spent how much on this project again? Here's the painful truth. Most people who could afford the Phaeton simply chose something else. And people who liked Volkswagen didn't have $100,000 to buy one. So the Phaeton got stuck in this awkward no man's land where nobody was the target audience. After years of tiny sales and huge losses, VW finally pulled the plug. Quietly, like they didn't want anyone to remember this ever happened. Today, the Volkswagen Phaeton is one of the strangest luxury stories ever. A car that was too good, too expensive, and too ambitious for the badge it wore. But here's the funny twist. Car enthusiasts love it now, because you can buy one for the price of a used Corolla and get the comfort of a 6-figure luxury sedan. It's basically the ultimate rich without being rich hack. Quiet, smooth, overbuilt, and still cooler than half the modern cars out there. And that's the thing about the Phaeton. It wasn't a bad car. It was a great car in the wrong identity. It tried to be a luxury king, while everyone only knew Volkswagen for simple, practical cars. But hey, at least it gave us one of the funniest, most misunderstood chapters in car history. So yeah, that's the story of the $100,000 Volkswagen that nobody wanted a car that aimed for the stars, but got stuck in the parking lot. If you enjoyed this one, stick around, because the world of car disasters, weird ideas, and luxury fails is way bigger than you think, and we're just getting started.